Hi and welcome to the training video on court documents. We'll assume at this stage that you have set up a set of requisitions, and the tasks you have in hand now are pulling together all of the letters and forms that are directly related to that set of requisitions. That would involve normally pulling together the various templates and filling in the information possibly several times, or doing all those letters or forms up from scratch, all of which can take a lot of time. Well, this is where CORT Documents comes into play and enables you to do all of that in a few minutes. I'm going to run through the process here now, and you will see how quick and easy it is to do. We'll click on the CORT Documents, select the set of requisitions we're interested in. First screen that comes up allows us to fill in any information we didn't complete when we were preparing the requisitions. That's information related to the property and the vendor and purchaser and so forth. The second screen asks us for information that will be required to fill in or complete some of the forms and letters. Family law declaration, if we click on the drop down there, we'll see a list of the 25 standard family home declarations. Let's select this one. If we had selected another, we might be asked further information within this panel, but here we're just asked for date of marriage or civil partnership. Local authority for the services in charge letter, we'll select from the drop down. Now you could type in whatever local authority you want in there, and it will automatically be saved and available in the drop down next time you're on the screen. You'll also notice that it automatically put in the same local authority for the water and refuse charges, but of course that could be different, so you could select a different one, or again you could type in whatever you want. Rating authority, it's often the same as the local authority, in which case you can just click the button here, or you can select from a drop down and again type in whatever you want. Lending institution, let's select swords, we'll put in a reference 12345/67, a fictional reference, and our reference. We can put in various dates and the address for the revenue commissioners if they were preparing the CG50 form, which I will do anyway. And then click on CORT Documents. We're now presented with a list of all of the templates that we can use within CORT Documents. So you'll see letter to local authority. We tick the particular ones we want. They won't all apply always. You won't necessarily have a rent declaration, or you may not have the CG50 form. You will always have a family law declaration. So we will select the various ones that we want. And just before I carry on, and I just want to make a quick mention about the MUDS Act. There are pre-contract inquiries in here. The MUDS Act is now a category within the latest version of requisitions on titles, the Law Society's 2015 version, but we're also including a pre-contract version of this in here. And we'll click continue. You will see progress as the documents are being generated. CORT is taking the information it has, completing those templates, names, addresses, property, and so forth. Now, it has produced all of the documents we chose. You'll notice on the right hand side there's a tick box to state which ones are headed stationery. The reason for that is when we go to print documents, we can say just print the ones that require headed stationery in one batch, print them in one go, and then we can come back and click print those that require blank stationery. This is to facilitate where you might need to load your printer with headed stationery or blank stationery. Also, let's have a look at the documents to see what was produced. If I click on the edit button there, we'll be able to see. I'll just pull that one into our view here. you can see the reference, name and address, client name and address and premises have all been brought in. You can amend that if you wish at this stage. It's just a Word document. So let's have a look at the QED form. You'll see it's a covering letter with all of the details completed, and also the QED form itself. Now in this scenario you'll see that lots of the information has been completed, but there are possibly other questions you may want to answer on this form, and again it's a Word document that you just finish yourself. Let's just close that and move on. So how do we deal with those documents? Well, they are just Word documents. You can open them, you can print them off, you can email them or whatever you want. But we have two options within CORT. One is to export all of those documents to a different folder, and it will ask you what folder you want on your system. Or you can just show them in Windows. And again, I'll hold that in on screen. And we see all of the documents here. We can drag and drop those onto CORT-based case management system, or if you have a different case management system, there are other, whatever method it uses to take documents in, or you can just copy them to other folders where you hold details on that client or case. Letters, of course, letters will require your headed stationery, and these ones are designed in a generic format. But if we go back to templates, this is the original screen we were on. You'll notice the ones we've produced are showing in red. That's an indication that they are the ones that we've already produced, and we can take and produce further ones if we want. But let's have a look at a template. That's just a warning to let you know it's a template you're editing. It's just a Word document with some special fields in there. You'll see the RRF, the local authority. That's where CORT will put information in. But the rest of it is just pure text that you can amend whatever way you want. You can put in your own headed stationery here, or you can move these items around to suit the position you would want them to appear on your headed stationery. And save. And they are then saved for future. So for any other cases or documents or requisitions you were dealing with, those templates are now saved in the format you want. So that concludes our demonstration on the CORT documents. Hopefully you can see from that how quick, simple and easy it is to use.